Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most collected coins in American history, the legendary United States Jefferson Monticello nickel. At first glance, these 5-cent coins may look ordinary, but certain rare dates, mint marks, and high-grade examples have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Some collectors have even discovered valuable Jefferson nickels hiding inside pocket change, old jars, and bankrolls. If you love rare coins, hidden treasures, and big auction values, then this video is for you. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay until the end because one tiny mint mark on a Jefferson nickel could completely change its value. The United States 5 cents Monticello Jefferson nickel 1975D is one of the most interesting modern American coins that continues to attract collectors around the world. Even though millions of these nickels were produced at the Denver Mint, certain examples found in very fine condition, especially those with strong details, clean surfaces, and rare striking qualities, have become highly desirable in today's coin collecting market. In recent years, collectors and auction buyers have started paying much closer attention to vintage Jefferson nickels because hidden treasures can still be discovered in old collections, coin rolls, and family coin jars. Some rare 1975D Jefferson nickels with unusual characteristics and exceptional preservation have surprised collectors with impressive auction prices, making this coin a fascinating topic for every rare coin enthusiast. The history of the Jefferson nickel began in 1938 when the United States Mint replaced the buffalo nickel design with a new portrait honoring President Thomas Jefferson. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag, and the famous image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, was placed on the reverse side of the coin. By 1975, the Jefferson nickel had already become a major part of American everyday commerce. During that year, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of nickels carrying the D Mint mark. These coins circulated heavily across the United States, meaning that many surviving examples today show signs of wear and damage. Finding a 1975D Jefferson nickel in genuine very fine condition with sharp details and attractive surfaces has become much more difficult than many people realize, especially because most of these coins spent decades in circulation. One of the most unique features of the 1975D Jefferson nickel is its classic copper-nickel composition, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs exactly 5 grams and displays the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front side. The word Liberty in the year 1975 appear clearly beside Jefferson's image, while the small D Mint mark below the date identifies it as a Denver Mint issue. On the reverse side, the detailed design of Monticello creates a historic and elegant appearance that collectors appreciate greatly. In very fine condition, many important design elements remain visible, including Jefferson's hair details, facial contours, and strong architectural lines on Monticello. Collectors often examine these details carefully because sharper details can increase the value of the coin significantly. The rarity of the 1975D Jefferson nickel is not based entirely on mintage numbers but rather on condition, rarity, and special collectible varieties. Since so many examples were heavily circulated, truly attractive very fine specimens are becoming more difficult to locate. Some collectors also search for coins with unusual minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These rare varieties can transform an ordinary-looking nickel into a highly valuable collector's piece. In the competitive coin collecting world, demand for older Jefferson nickels has continued growing as more collectors complete date and mint collections. Auction houses and online marketplaces have seen increased interest in certified examples graded by professional services because collectors want authentic and accurately graded coins for investment purposes. When discussing current market value, the standard 1975D Jefferson nickel in ordinary circulated condition may only be worth a small premium above face value. However, a well-preserved very fine example with strong eye appeal can sell for several dollars, especially if the coin has original luster remaining or unusually clean surfaces. Coins with rare mint errors or exceptional quality can command much higher prices in auctions. Certain certified examples with striking errors or high-end preservation have sold for impressive amounts reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and collector demand. The auction market for rare Jefferson nickels has become increasingly active because collectors recognize that hidden varieties and condition rarities can produce extraordinary returns over time. For collectors interested in finding valuable 1975D Jefferson nickels, careful inspection is extremely important. Examining coins under good lighting can help reveal rare features, unusual doubling, or hidden minting errors. Collectors should avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can reduce both collector interest and market value dramatically. Storing coins in protective holders also helps preserve their surfaces and prevents damage over time. Many experienced collectors recommend searching through old bankrolls, inherited coin collections, and estate sales because valuable Jefferson nickels are still occasionally discovered in unexpected places. Sending rare-looking examples to professional grading companies can also increase confidence among buyers and potentially raise auction value $246,000 significantly. The 1975 D Jefferson nickel remains an exciting coin in the world of American numismatics. Although it may appear common at first glance, certain examples in very fine condition possess remarkable collector appeal and growing market demand. Its historical connection to Thomas Jefferson, beautiful Monticello design, and potential for rare minting varieties make this coin an important piece for both beginner and advanced collectors. As interest in rare United States coins continues to grow, the 1975 D Jefferson nickel may continue surprising collectors with strong auction performances and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. For anyone passionate about rare coins and valuable pocket change, this fascinating 5-cent coin proves that even everyday currency can sometimes become a remarkable collector's prize worth far more than its original face value. Next up, the 1962 no-mint mark nickel continues to attract attention from collectors because of its classic design, historical importance, and growing interest in high-grade examples. Even though millions of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, finding a well-preserved piece in extra fine condition is becoming more difficult every year. Many collectors and coin hunters search through old jars, estate collections, and pocket change hoping to discover a strong example that could carry surprising value in today's auction market. The 1962 Jefferson nickel may look ordinary at first glance, but certain examples with sharp details, strong strikes, and beautiful surfaces can command impressive premiums among collectors. The history of the 1962 Jefferson nickel begins with the Jefferson nickel series itself, which started in 1938 after replacing the famous Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose portrait of President Thomas Jefferson became one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. By 1962, the United States Mint was producing huge numbers of nickels for circulation because of increasing economic activity and growing demand for coinage across the country. The Philadelphia Mint struck more than 97 million Jefferson nickels in 1962, and these coins carried no mint mark, which was standard for Philadelphia issues during that period. Although the mintage was high, many coins entered heavy circulation and developed scratches, wear, and dull surfaces over time. Today, collectors appreciate surviving examples with clean surfaces and strong details because they represent an important era in American coin history. One of the most unique features of the 1962 Jefferson nickel is its timeless artistic design. The obverse side displays a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse shows Jefferson's famous home, Monticello. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable silver-gray appearance that has survived decades of circulation. In extra fine condition, collectors can still see strong hair detail above Jefferson's ear, visible cheek contours, and sharp lettering around the rim. On the reverse, the steps of Monticello become extremely important because collectors highly value coins showing clear and complete stair lines, often called full steps examples. Coins with this feature are much scarcer and can sell for significantly higher prices at major auctions. The smooth edge, balanced design, and historical connection to Jefferson continue to make this coin popular among both beginner and advanced collectors. Although the 1962 no-mint mark nickel is technically common, collector demand remains strong because condition plays a huge role in rarity. Most surviving examples are heavily worn from decades of use, making extra fine and better condition coins much more desirable. Coin experts often explain that sharply struck nickels from the early 1960s are difficult to locate because many were weakly struck at the mint. Collectors especially hunt for examples with original luster, minimal contact marks, and strong full steps detail. High-grade certified examples graded by professional companies like PCGS and NGC have achieved surprisingly high auction prices. Some full steps coins have sold for thousands of dollars due to their scarcity and visual appeal. The growing popularity of coin collecting on social media and YouTube has also increased demand for Jefferson nickels, encouraging more collectors to search for hidden treasures among ordinary-looking coins. In today's market, the value of a 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark depends heavily on condition and strike quality. Most circulated examples are worth only face value or slightly more, but an extra fine coin with attractive surfaces may sell for several dollars to dedicated collectors. Coins graded in mint state condition can reach much higher values, especially those with full steps details. According to modern coin value guides, some high-grade 1962 nickels have reached auction records of hundreds or even thousands of dollars when certified at elite grades. One top-quality full steps example reportedly sold for over $20,000 at auction, proving that even common-date Jefferson nickels can become extraordinary treasures when preserved in exceptional condition. Collectors continue searching for these rare high-end examples because they combine historical significance with investment potential. For collectors interested in finding valuable 1962 Jefferson nickels, careful inspection is extremely important. Always examine the coin under good lighting and pay close attention to the steps of Monticello on the reverse side. Coins with sharper details, fewer scratches, and stronger original shine are usually more desirable. Avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value dramatically. Many experienced collectors recommend storing coins in protective holders to prevent future wear and environmental damage. Checking for mint errors, unusual strikes, or proof-like surfaces can also reveal hidden value. Some collectors have even discovered proof coins mixed into circulation because Philadelphia proof nickels from 1962 carried no mint mark. Learning how to grade coins accurately can make a major difference when identifying valuable pieces for a collection or auction sale. 254,000. The 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark remains an exciting coin for collectors because it combines American history, classic design, and the possibility of hidden value. While millions were produced, truly attractive examples in extra fine or higher condition continue becoming harder to locate. The coin's connection to Thomas Jefferson, its beautiful Monticello reverse, and the growing interest in high-grade Jefferson nickels have helped maintain strong collector demand. Whether discovered in pocket change, inherited from an old collection, or purchased at auction, the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel reminds collectors that even small 5-cent coins can hold impressive historical and financial importance. For many collectors, this humble nickel represents more than just spare change. It represents the thrill of treasure hunting and the dream of finding a rare coin worth far more than its original value. Next up, the 1960 United States Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is one of the most interesting modern American 5-cent coins for collectors today. Even though millions were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, finding one in extra very fine condition with strong details and attractive surfaces can still attract serious attention in the coin market. For many collectors, this coin represents a classic piece of American history from the early 1960s, a time when the United States economy was growing rapidly and everyday pocket change circulated heavily across the country. While most 1960 nickels are common in worn condition, higher quality examples with sharp details, beautiful luster, and rare full steps features have become highly collectible and sometimes sell for impressive prices at auctions. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 when the United States Mint replaced the buffalo nickel design with a new portrait of President Thomas Jefferson. The coin was designed by famous sculptor Felix Schlag and featured Jefferson on the front and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse side. By 1960, the Jefferson nickel had already become one of the most recognized coins in America. The 1960 no-mint mark nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and unlike Denver coins, it carries no D-mint mark beside Monticello. More than 55 million examples were produced that year, but most entered heavy circulation, meaning few survived with strong details and clean surfaces. Collectors especially admire examples that still show sharp hair details on Jefferson and visible steps on the Monticello building. One of the unique features of the 1960 Jefferson nickel is its classic metallic composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs exactly 5 grams and has a smooth plain edge. On the obverse, collectors can see the detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left, while the reverse displays the historic Monticello mansion with inscriptions including E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. In extra very fine condition, the coin still retains moderate detail in Jefferson's hair, facial features, and coat lines. The Monticello building also remains well defined, though slight wear may appear on the highest points. Many collectors search carefully for examples with full steps, meaning the staircase of Monticello is fully visible without interruptions. Those coins are considered far rarer and significantly more valuable in the collector market. The rarity of the 1960 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is not based entirely on mintage numbers. Instead, the real rarity comes from condition quality and strike sharpness. Experts often explain that the Philadelphia Mint used heavily worn dies during 1960 production, causing many nickels to have weak strikes and blurry details. Because of this, sharply struck examples with strong full steps details are difficult to locate today. Collectors and grading companies pay special attention to these features, and coins certified by professional grading services often command higher prices in auctions. Many coin enthusiasts across online collecting communities also discuss how older Jefferson nickels without mint marks are frequently misunderstood, because no mint mark simply indicates Philadelphia production rather than a minting error. However, truly attractive examples in higher grades remain very desirable among Jefferson nickel specialists. In today's auction market, a regular 1960 Jefferson nickel in circulated extra very fine condition may only be worth a small premium above face value, often between $1 and several dollars depending on eye appeal. But the story changes dramatically for exceptional examples. Coins with strong luster, almost uncirculated preservation, or the rare full steps designation can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in certified grades. Auction records have shown that high-grade Jefferson nickels from this era can achieve remarkable results because of their scarcity in top condition. The strongest examples are highly competitive among advanced collectors trying to complete registry sets of Jefferson nickels. Even modern articles and coin experts continue to highlight how full steps Jefferson nickels remain some of the most valuable modern 5-cent coins in the hobby. For collectors searching for a valuable 1960 Jefferson nickel, careful examination is extremely important. Lighting should be used to inspect the steps of Monticello and the sharpness of Jefferson's portrait. Coins with original surfaces, natural color, and minimal scratches are usually preferred over heavily cleaned examples. Beginners are also encouraged to study grading standards because the difference between fine, extra fine, and mint state condition can dramatically affect value. 264,000 Many experienced collectors recommend storing old nickels in protective holders to prevent damage and preserve their surfaces for future resale. Searching bankrolls and inherited coin collections can still produce interesting discoveries, especially older Jefferson nickels from the 1940s through the early 1960s. Online collector discussions also show that many hobbyists enjoy collecting pre-1960 nickels because they represent an affordable and historic part of American coinage. The 1960 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark remains a fascinating coin in the world of American numismatics. Although millions were minted, truly attractive extra very fine and full steps examples continue to stand out among collectors and auction buyers. Its connection to American history, classic design by Felix Schlag, and increasing collector demand make this 5-cent coin more than ordinary pocket change.